know intellectually the path, and also I'm caught off guard by how much it hurts when my 7-year-old daughter says something, right? I was caught off guard by that. I can lift a lot of weights, and I did jujitsu for a lot of years. And dude, my 7-year-old daughter just cut me to the core, man. Like, and that wasn't in the guidebook, right?
Yeah.
What happens is a bunch of men have 7-year-old daughters that say something that make them want to wither and turn to dust. They sure as hell aren't going to say that out loud because they've never seen somebody say that out loud. I'm done with that life, man. There was a chapter early on called The Biology of Secrets, and my editor said, dude, that's a level of nerd that nobody wants to read. My contention is that secrets will kill you. Untold stories will kill you. And so I'm done with that life. Let's put it out there. Let's have the conversation and let's move on. As it comes to having kids, man, I've become a lot more graceful with myself. I'm trying to do something that I don't have a roadmap for. I'm trying to become a dad that I have never seen exist before. And by the way, my dad's still alive. He's an amazing guy. He's an incredible guy. But I'm trying to do something a little bit different, and I don't have a roadmap for it. And so, similar, if somebody turned on the lights to a basketball court and they handed me a round ball and said, "Go play basketball," my first couple of years of shots would look awful. The ball would be bouncing all over the place, and my shot would be weird. And I would need some coaching. I would need some instructional videos. I'd need a picture of what this looks like. And over time, I'd figure it out. And then I need some sparring partners. I need some guys to come in and say, "Whoa, you shoot like that? That's amazing." Or, "Dude, I want to be able to do that, to dribble through my legs like that guy just did." And so having a group of men around you. And so having kids has, I still get anxious. My body's still there. I don't want to live in a house without a smoke detector, right? So my body gets anxious because it's designed to, and that's a good thing. What I let that anxiety do now is lead me to a solution. It doesn't scare me and make me run away. And when I'm faced with an anxiety that I don't understand, dude, I just call my counselor. I call a group of men that I've invited into my life, and who has invited me into their life, and I deal with it that way. And so it's a very open-handed. Dude, writing this book, it about did me in, because about halfway through I realized, well, I'm living a very anxious life because of the choices I'm making, and here I am writing a book to everybody. And so about halfway through, that book went from me lecturing the world on how to live an unanxious life to me pulling up a bar stool and saying, you know, "I'll take one," and looking down the bar and being like, "Hey guys, I thought I was the only one." And so it's definitely me walking with you, not at you, man.
Because that's a great chapter at the end where you kind of went, I realized I wasn't living the life that I was talking about, so I need to do it myself. And
Yeah.
I really related. I was like, I wasn't living the life that I was portraying on this podcast. And I've only started doing that recently. And I'm dealing with flaws and my own intrusive thoughts and stuff. And I think that's the thing is by putting it out there, it releases the power. But
Yeah.
that helps people who have never maybe had a masculine person or a father figure or whatever you want to call it in front of them. So you've given them a framework, you've given them a guide to say, this what didn't work for me. Try these things till you find your own way. Go and give back, go and find your tribe, go and help other people.